Write f of x on the form ax plus b. Then use the information given, 2 equals f of 1, substitute in the function. So 2 for f of 1 and x for 1. The value of x is 1, as you can see. So you get a times 1, which is a plus b. That's the first equation. Now use the second information. F of x is 7 and x is 5. So you get 5a plus b. Now we have. Now solve by elimination the system of two equations. So by subtraction, 7 minus 2, you get 5. And 5a minus a, you get 4a. And b minus b is 0, so b cancels. Divide each side by 4 to get the value of a equals 5 over 4. We calculate the value of b. We substitute the value of a in the equation 2 equals a plus b. Any equation, even in the second one. So 2 equals a plus b. So 5 over 4 plus b. Subtract 5 over 4 from each side, you get 3 over 4 equals b, and that's the value of b. I'll plug back these values for a and b to get your linear function in the question. We can also use the slope method. Okay, so we can use the given points to calculate the slope. Changing y is 5 and changing x is 4. That's your slope, 5 over 4. Which is the value of a in our function. We plug this value of a in the function to get this expression. We are left with b. We need to find b using one of the 2 points. I'm going to choose 2 equals f of 1. So I substitute f of 1 by 2 and x by 1. And I solve. Okay. The first transformation is a vertical stretch of scale factor 3, because we can see there is a factor of 3 multiplied by x squared. This is x squared. Now we can draw the vertical stretch, so 1 1 becomes at 1 3 here. As you can see, so you get this function using vertical stretch. Now after that we have this minus. Okay, this is a reflection, so reflection across the x-axis. Okay, so get minus 3x squared. So this point is gonna come here, and this point is gonna come here. Okay, so that's your graph, the reflection. Okay, there is a slight problem with the y-axis. Let me change the y-axis. This is your y-axis. My next transformation is plus 2. So minus 3x squared plus 2. This is a vertical shift, 2 up. Okay, so what we do, we draw our vertical shift to the last one. So 2 up, 1, 2. So this point is going to go here, and this point is going to come here. This point is going to come here. Okay, so that's your graph. So this one is your final one. Minus 3x squared plus 2. At x we use minus b over 2a for the x coordinate. So our b is minus 7, so it becomes 7, the opposite over 2a, and a is negative 2, so you get negative 4. So is negative 7 over 4. So substitute this value, minus 7 over 4, in your function to get the y coordinate of the vertex. Make sure you use fractions in your calculation, it's much easier. Minus by minus plus. Actually I forgot the square here, so we need to square first, so you get minus 2, 49 over 16. And then minus by minus plus 7, 49 over 4 minus 4. Then simplify 2 with 16, so you get 49 over 8, negative 49 over 8. And the next one is over 8, make common denominator, twice 49, multiplied by 2. I don't need to multiply because I have a 49 here, as you can see, this 49. And these are two 49s, I can subtract easily. Plus over 8 multiplied by 8, 32. Actually it's not plus, it's minus. Then simplify this. You have twice 49 and minus 49, you get only 49. So equals 49 over 8 minus 32 over 8. Minus 32 over 8. So this simplifies to 8 and 9, 17. 17 over 8. So the vertex minus 7 over 4 and 17 over 8. Asked for the axis. So axis is always the x coordinate of the vertex. So the equation is x equals minus 7 over 4. That's your axis. Now write the equation in vertex form. Vertex form for the equation. Y equals a. A is in the equation, negative 2, so you get negative 2, bracket x minus h, which is the coordinate of the vertex form. This is h, this is your h, and this is your k. Okay, so so we get plus then, plus 7 over 4 all squared plus k, which is 17 over 8, plus 17 over 8. This is your vertex form. Let's start completing the square. So we have g of x equals, take the a common factor between these two terms. Okay, so you get x squared minus 5x plus 12. We look for this 5, we divide it by 2 and we square it. Okay, and we add it and subtract it. So we have 5 bracket x squared minus 5x. Then we add 0, which is what I'm doing here, 5x. I started thinking about division. Plus 5 over 2 squared, which is 25 over 4. You add it and you subtract it, okay? over 4. Then you close your bracket. Okay. Right, so I don't need this bracket here. Just a normal bracket. Plus 12. Right, now we have a perfect square here. This is a perfect square. So this is x minus 5 over 2 all squared. Okay. And then we have minus 25 over 4. Okay, we have this bracket with 5 common factor plus the 12. Now we multiply out the 5, this 5, over these two terms inside the bracket. So we get so let's say this is 5 over 2. This is my 77 over 4. So this is my vertex. This is my axis. This is my axis. F of 0 equals 12 somewhere here. So that's your graph. Okay. Next question. Write an equation for the given parabola using the fact that one of the given points is vertex. So this is my vertex. So this is on the form using the vertex. Okay, and then plus k, which is what? 5. Plus 5. Now we only need to find a. We need to use the second point. It's a point on the graph. That means this point verifies the equation. So the y is minus 13. So we put negative 13 equals a times, and the x is 2. So equals 2 plus 1 squared plus 5. Simplify now. 2 plus 1 is 3, squared is 9. So 9a equals, subtract 5, you get minus 18. Divide by 9, you get negative 2 equals a. And that's your a. Plug it here to get the equation. This one is similar. We need the equation given the vertex and a point. Well, it's not graphically, it's algebraically given. So given this function, which is a linear function, and 2 points on the graph of this function, what is the value of m? M is the slope. So the slope, just take 3 minus 1 over negative 2 minus 4, and you get your answer, option E. Now the next question, what is the value of b, which is this b? Okay, so you can use 1 point, for example, use this one, and substitute in the equation and find you b. The equation is going to be like this time, because we found m, which is minus 1 over 3, negative 1 over 3x plus b. So you substitute in this function with f of 4 equals 1, so you put here 1, and you put in x 4, and you solve for b to get your answer, 7 over 3. So the answer is what? C, 7 over 3. Now we go to the next exercise, question 8. You have a vertex form of a quadratic, and they asked you what is the axis of symmetry. The equation is x equals h, and here h is negative 3. So option B is the answer, x equals negative 3.